YouTube, what's going on? Exhibit here, bringing you a brand new video. In today's video, we got redemption on Seattle. I know you guys saw from the last video, our race on FAR at Seattle. It didn't go too hot. So actually, this is from the next day. I'm recording this voice, whatever, like way later. But after the Seattle race the next day, we hopped on the track in a pub lobby and we actually did pretty well. So I wanted to show you guys that we got a little redemption for that horrible race. But also I wanted to jump on a video and just talk about myself per se. Like, I don't think going back through all my videos, I don't think I ever really showed you guys or told you guys anything really about me per se. It's always just been about video games and like Call of Duty back in the day, now motocross. It's not really been anything about just like my life, how I grew up riding or anything like that. So I figured I might as well do that with you guys, start actually showing you guys my side of things, like my personal side of things per se, because I know I don't really do that more often than not. So I wanted to get that out for you guys, and I figured we might as well do it on a pretty good race that we did pretty well on. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it, right? So at the age of like 8, I think it was, I got my first real bike per se. I rode like some PWs, but I got my real first like KTM 50. We were horrible growing up. Not really. The first couple years we were just pretty bad, but then we got the flow of things. We started doing races, local racing and stuff like that, and we did really well. Like growing up, we rode really good. Growing up on 50s, 65s, we're probably one of the fast, I would say, top 5 kids in Arizona on like 65s at the time. Obviously there's always going to be faster kids around the United States, but in Arizona we were flying on 65s, local races, local championships. We won multiple local stuff. So growing up, I had an addiction with motocross. You know, all I wanted to do was ride. I just wanted to ride my motorcycle and just do that for as long as I possibly could. And we were fortunate enough to do that, right? Like growing up, you don't really ever think about like family, like money wise per se. All you care about is dad, let's go to the track, mom, let's go to the track. We don't ever look at the financial aspect of it. But I was very fortunate that I didn't have to worry about that, and we were able to do what I wanted to do. We rode all the time. We rode 3 to 4 times a week, just riding at the local area, like local tracks around my area. Canyon, ACP, Thrasher Lane was available at the time. Speed World was available at the time. We rode literally everywhere. We started to do like some local qualifiers for like Loretta's. We did Ponca City growing up. I did those on 65s and 85s. We did Lake Whitney growing up. Now, it wasn't the greatest like throughout the United States. I wasn't growing up on like 65s and 85s. I was not fast enough to do anything like top 5, top 10s on those nationals, right? Like Ponca City or Lake Whitney, like we rode all right, but we weren't like the top tier guys. But that's where like it all started. We all started on 50s, KTMs. We moved to those nationals, like I said, and then once I got to like those nationals, it was a different ball game. It was just trying to get better. We rode some races over in Pennsylvania one time, but I just never got to the point where I can like get like first place or top 5s or anything like that. It just wasn't quick enough. But in like the local stuff, I was quick enough, so that was kind of cool. But going from there, growing up onto the 85s, and then we got into high school. Parents got divorced, so now the financial aspect came into play, right? We couldn't really do it as much, which kind of sucked. Like the drive to ride was always there, but without having those funds, it's just impossible to do, right? It's impossible to go to races. It's impossible to ride consistently, get your bike fixed. It just sucks. But so in high school, I maybe rode maybe a couple times, not much. Freshman, sophomore year, didn't ride at all. Pretty much junior year, didn't ride at all. Senior year, I was mostly into football, so I did some football. My senior and my junior year, I did football, but I didn't ride at all. So like I didn't get back into riding like after high school. I didn't get back into riding until I was almost done with college. It was like right at the end of my college like graduation. I started picking back up on the motocross stuff. Then we started to ride the Kawasaki 250F. That's where like I started again per se. Like I had to like work my way up from like everything that I didn't do from high school to then, right? But we were able to get back onto the bike and we started riding pretty good. We started doing local stuff, local races here and there. We started to do qualifiers for Loretta's. We started making it to like the Loretta qualifiers. We made it to the regional couple times. Couldn't make it to Loretta's, but we started making it to like those regional qualifiers. Made it like back-to-back years or something like that. We only did one regional qualifier, if you guys know what that is per se. We only did the one in Paula, just because, like I said, financials is just wasn't there or wasn't feasible to do multiple regional qualifiers like I know some people do, which is awesome to see them able to do that, right? Just for us, it wasn't feasible. So with that being said, we rode the regionals at Paula. We did a lot of just local stuff, got back into it. But I think I not really even, I know I lost the drive for it. Once the financial aspect came into a play, when I had to start putting up funds for it myself, it just lost the drive for it because I was just trying to do everything. And I just couldn't feasibly do it in the back of my mind. I couldn't feasibly do it anymore. So like I had to put a stop to it. I was getting burnt out because I was thinking about everything that was going on. We've also had multiple crashes growing up that played a factor into it with concussions and stuff like that. So it just like I just lost the passion for it per se. And I kind of actually found it playing video games, playing MX bikes with the homies. I always say to them like, yo, like I want to ride again. I want to ride. I'll get back into it because like the passion is slowly getting back there. And I think playing motocross games like all the time is helping with that. With that being said, I do plan on riding again. I haven't rode in quite some time just because, like I said, the passion is gone. But hopefully here soon we can get back into it, get some like, and just go out for fun. I think that was the hardest part for me because when I was growing up, it was all about racing, right? I never really had the opportunity to just have fun on the bike. My mindset was, let me get better at riding and racing because I want to be the best. And I just never actually had the opportunity to just have fun on the bike. So I think that's going to be my goal from here on out. It's just, if I do get a bike here soon, it's just to have fun, go out, have fun, make some video content for you guys, and just vibe out per se. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little story back into like my personal aspect of riding. I hope some of you guys probably can relate to this, to be honest, with the passion being lost. And that can go with anything, motocross, video games, anything, to be honest. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like if you guys ever have that feeling for like riding and stuff like that, if like you guys lost the passion for something, put it in the comments below. But yeah, I just want to give a video to you guys and talk about my personal side of motocross growing up and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed the race. It was a pretty good race, just in a pub lobby. But thank you guys so much for all the love recently on TikTok, especially. YouTube is blowing up too on the shorts and videos, man. I appreciate it for real. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great, wonderful week when this comes out. So thank you guys again. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, much love.